Hey, how y'all doing today? I've been looking through a couple of current events, and I just want to give y'all a quick update, but it's a lot of very big, important news. So there's good news. There's good news. Things are going to get a lot better. But let me go ahead and start off with the bad, and then we'll end on a good note. So let's see. It's been found out that Hillary Clinton's email server has been hacked by a Chinese-owned company. And to make the matters worse, well, this Chinese-owned company went out of its way to provide copies of, whatever they obtained to the Chinese intelligence agencies. To make matters worse, not only was this reported to the FBI, one of the agents that received the information was Peter Strzok. So here we go again. We're connecting more and more and more of dots, and it's starting to actually come full circle. So Peter Strzok has already lost his job. He's already in a lot of crap. I think he was like one of the heads of the counterintelligence agencies, but yet he let that happen with China. So that's a very, very, very big problem. And everybody knows Peter Strzok from his lover Lisa Page, from him cheating on his wife. So that I wanted to bring that up real quick. So China has basically compromised our government, thanks to Hillary Clinton and the Obama administration. Moving on, let's see. Apparently, Trump put out a warning to Google, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and he basically told them to quote unquote tread carefully. There's a lot of censorship going on with conservatives. I've had people let me know that they suspect that I've been shadow banned, and I've noticed a lot of suspicious activity taking part. Like on my Twitter, some people they'll just unfollow me and like they won't mean to, but they'll unfollow me and then they'll follow me, then they'll unfollow me and then they'll follow me again, and it's weird. Um, but basically, I'm glad that the president spoke about it because everybody deserves to know this unfair, game that we're all stuck in. This unfair game that we're playing. The whole game is rigged. And the tech industry they should just go ahead and just level the playing field, take away their algorithms. I think that would be a pretty good solution. Just let's see what happens. But that's just my opinion on the matter. So now that that's out of the way, I want to talk about some good stuff. Let's see. So I've been keeping up a lot with politics. I got involved within these last 6 months recently a lot. Um, I stepped up because I was really worried the direction that the country was going in, and I was worried for my son's future and and all of our futures. But I found out some good news, and there's this man, Dr. Daryl Scott. He was working on a 13-point plan with a large group of um, urban faith leaders around the whole nation, and it looks like it's good. It's turning out really, really well. So this is what I found out so far. Let's see. It's going to be about 150 to 165 million dollars per area. So they're going to go ahead. They're going to purchase the actual land, and then after they purchase that land, they're going to revitalize it. And It's more than just buildings. It's going to be used to address people's psychological, emotional needs. It's gonna be kind of like a community center, is how you can look at it. So think of it like a city inside of a city. Um, so this is a really, really, really huge deal, because this is going to help a lot of the problems that have been going on for a very, very long time in the black community. It's already been acknowledged by many people now that there is a cultural war going on, and when the black community has 70 to 73% of children born into single parent households, our children are much more vulnerable, especially our young boys are much more vulnerable to bad influences. So this is a huge, huge step forward. for it, and I know that it's only going to get better and better. So I am so excited about hearing about this finally. Finally, no more, oh, stop whining, oh, you're just a victim, oh, there's actual, been people have addressed the grievances of the black community, but they haven't, allowed the black community to get chained, to the pain of the past. They're implementing solutions. Okay, so this is excellent to hear. This is not taking people's taxpayer money or anything like that. This is, I think it has to do, they're going to have donors basically. So there are people that are willing to invest, that believe in our community faith leaders and our president, who commissioned this plan. So I just wanted to speak about that. So when it's all said and done, it's going to be a public-private partnership, and it's going to be really, really good. I'm not going to say anything else really much about that, but thank you so much, Dr. Daryl Scott, for everything that you and everybody else is doing. And this has been going on for much, much too long. Ever since the culture shift from the '60s. Um, I just really wish this would have happened back then. But this is a good step forward. So, moving forward, the next thing that I want to talk about is today, Bruce Orr had to testify behind closed doors to Congress. And this is a very important thing because this connects to all this corruption that has been going on in our government bureaucracies, So let's see. Bruce Orr, let me see. Okay. So Nellie Orr gave Bruce Orr the dossier, and this came from a company named Fusion GPS, and I think this is like a Hillary Clinton, like affiliated type company. So there's your red flag right there. But his wife, Bruce Orr's wife, Nellie Orr, gave Bruce Orr the dossier, and then Bruce Orr gave that fake piece of crap dossier to the FBI, in which the FBI used it as an excuse to spy on Trump. So I mean, this is, I mean, man, this is something straight out of like a spy novel, one of those thriller novels, But this is real life, and this is really going on. So I wanted to share that with y'all. Let me connect a couple more dots for you real quick. Now, this is the same FBI, okay, that the Las Vegas shooter's girlfriend worked for. Yeah, I'll say that again. Remember that Las Vegas shooter? His girlfriend worked for the FBI, and it wasn't mentioned before, but it's been mentioned, just recently now. So, what the heck, And then the Las Vegas shooter. The last thing I'll add to this is the Las Vegas shooter. I believe he converted to Islam like 6 months before um, the time of the shooting. And to finish it all off, this shooting that had taken place, ISIS claimed responsibility for it. So those are all the dots that I'm going to lay out, and I hope y'all can connect them together. But I know it sounds sad, but that's actually really, really good news. It's really good news because now we have somebody being held accountable, and his name is Bruce Orr, and it's going to continue these investigations, I hope, are going to continue to extend outwards to other people who are obviously organizing in in a concerted effort to slander and smear and impeach Donald Trump. So thanks a lot for checking out my video. God bless you. If you like the video, please like, subscribe. I'm going to try to keep up with current events, and I'm going to try to hopefully report on what the mainstream media just refuses to report on. Because the people, we're tired of it. And the best way to have informed voters for the midterm election is we got to give people the right information. So, all right, God bless you. You have a good night, and I'll see you next time.